All right, let's jump right in. We're going to tackle a question today that sounds super simple, but the answer, well, it's anything but. And it might just completely change how you think about, well, you and your place in the universe.
So here it is. Do you own your body? I mean, it seems obvious, right? Of course you do. They're your hands, your feet, your brain. It's got to be the one thing you can say you truly 100% possess. And for most of us, especially in modern life, that's just the default setting. It's this automatic, unconscious belief that we don't even question. And you know, that belief shapes everything. How we treat our bodies, the choices we make, how we see ourselves in the grand scheme of things.
So, let's start right there. Let's unpack this modern idea of mine, this idea that our body is basically our personal property. Okay, to really dig into this and maybe challenge that idea of ownership, I want to introduce a really beautiful concept. The term is thân thể. Now, on the surface, it just translates to the body, but it's so much deeper than that. It's this idea of the body as a spiritual vessel. Think about that. Not just a machine we're driving, but a temporary home for our soul.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem we run into. The source material puts it this way. People tend to think this spiritual vessel is theirs, and so they can do whatever they want with it. The second we slap that mine label on it, we think we have total, absolute control.
But what if that's not the whole story? What if this whole idea of I own this body is, well, kind of an illusion? What if your body actually belongs to something way, way bigger than just you? To even begin to answer that, we've got to zoom out. We need to expand our perspective, not just in space, but in time, looking way back to our ancestors and all the way forward to the generations that haven't even arrived yet.
See, the real issue here is that the idea of mine is just, it's too small. It doesn't capture the reality. We have to start seeing this body, this physical form, as just one single link in a massive, unbreakable chain.
And when you start to think like that, it changes everything. This body, it's not just yours. It's a direct inheritance from your parents. It carries the history of all your ancestors. And at the exact same time, it's holding the blueprint for every future generation to come from you. It's like a priceless family heirloom being passed from hand to hand through time.
But okay, it doesn't even stop there with just our family line. That circle of connection, of belonging, it gets even bigger. It expands to include, well, pretty much everything.
I mean, think about it for a second. Our very existence, this body we call mine, is only possible because of this huge interconnected web of life. Seriously, we are literally on this earth thanks to the trees, right? They're making the oxygen we need for every single breath we take.
And the clouds. They bring the rain, which gives us the water we absolutely cannot live without.
And even the earth and the rocks under our feet. They provide the minerals that go into our food and become, quite literally, the stuff our bones are made of. So you see what's happening here. We're not these separate little things just walking on the planet. We are the planet. Our bodies are literally made of trees and clouds and rocks. We're a living, breathing part of this whole system. All things really do participate together. Okay, so let's put it all together. If this body belongs to our past, and to our future, and to the planet itself, then what does that make us? Well, it means our role completely changes. We shift from being an owner to being a caretaker. And this is really the heart of it all. The owner mindset says, this is mine. I can do whatever I want with it. That can lead to neglect, right? But the caretaker mindset says, I am responsible for looking after this vessel. And that implies a duty to care for it, to preserve it, to treat it with deep respect.
And believe me, this isn't just playing with words. This changes how you act. An owner might push through an injury for some short-term gain, not thinking about the long-term damage. But a caretaker, they listen to the body. They know it needs rest to heal. An owner might just eat whatever they want, whenever they want. A caretaker thinks about nourishing this vessel for the long haul. It's a huge shift from a feeling of entitlement to a sense of real responsibility.
Ultimately, this perspective sees us as temporary guardians. We've been entrusted with this incredible vessel that's connected to everything, the whole planet, everyone who came before, and everyone who will come after. Our job, our only job really, is to look after it as best we can for the short time it's in our hands. So, I want to leave you with this one question to think about. If this body isn't just your property, if it's actually this precious gift you're looking after for your ancestors, for your descendants, and for the earth itself, what's one small act of care you're going to choose to do for it today?